welcome to our channel Knowledge Hub. Friends, subscribe to our channel and click the bell icon for the latest update. Today we're gonna start with your CBNST, that has been the class we have here is your 25th classes. We are in 24th classes, we had done that, and in 24th classes we had done your unit 1, which has been the name of is your computer arithmetic arithmetic errors and rules of equation that we have to cover up. We even had cover up. We had started in the last classes, which has been the unit 2, which has been interpolations and integration. In interpolations and curve fitting that we talk about it. So yes, we have to discuss about the curve fitting as well. So in terms of this, where we had started in the last classes, where we had started with Lagrange's formula, as well as we had done for the Newton's divided differences formulas as well, that will use it. And we'll have if you had not visited the last class, you can go ahead, you will find out each and every formula there and each and every class for the playlist from the playlist. And before starting with this, it's a huge request to all the viewers to please go ahead with like, share and subscribe our channel, so that many and maximum people can get the information at once, and then you can also enjoy the video as well. So here we go ahead with the question without wasting time. The question is, find the polynomial of the degree that 3 which takes the values of that shown below the data, and that what for the same we'll have to find out. So find the polynomial of degree 3 which takes the value that shows here. So that the data we get here is as follows: x and y. So that has been your 0, 1, 2, 4. For this it has been 1, 1, 2 and 5. Since the data are points that are unequally spaced, let's the Lagrange's interpolation for this data, and from this the Lagrangian interpolations formula that, as I told you in the last class, but for those who had not known about it, I will just write it down for you all. YR equals to XR minus X1, XR minus X2, XR minus X3 upon x0 minus x1, x0 minus x2 and x0 minus x1, y0 plus xr minus x0, xr minus x2, xr minus x3 upon x1 minus x0, x1 minus x2 and x1 minus x3. This has been y1 plus xr minus x0, xr minus x1 and xr minus x3 upon x2 minus x0 and x2 minus x1 and x2 minus x3, y2 plus xr minus x0, xr minus x1 and xr minus x2 upon x3 minus x0, x3 minus x1 and x3 minus x2 by 3. Now putting the values for x and y for that above equation that we had made it here. So for that, yr equals to xr minus 1, x2 minus 2 and xr minus 4 upon 0 minus 1, 0 minus 2 and 0 minus 4 into 1 plus xr minus 2, xr minus 4 upon 1 minus 2, 1 minus 4 into 1 plus xr minus 1, xr minus 4 upon 2 minus 1 and 2 minus 4 into 2 plus xr minus 1, xr minus 2 upon 4 minus 1, 4 minus 2 wherein that this is 5, which is equals to 1 upon 12 minus xr cube plus 9xr square minus xr and plus 12. So replacing xr by x in the above equation, we'll get y equals to fx equals to 1 upon 2 x minus x cube plus 9x square minus 8x plus 12. This is the required polynomial, that what we have to require of. Now we go ahead further, which has been the another important question that what we have to discuss here, and that has been the important one. Y equals to x cube is given for x equals to 1 to till 5. Use Lagrange formula to obtain x at y equals to 3.375. Compare this result with the correct values 1.5. For the same, we go ahead. Y equals to x cube is given for x equals to 1 2 till 5. Use Lagrange's formula to obtain x at y equals to 3.375. Compare this result with correct values 1.5. So for the same, that the given relation is y equals to x cube and x is equals to 1 2 3 4 5. For the following table, we'll made it for x and y, that will we can get clear about it. So for that, I will just made it here itself. That is for x equal x, and that is for y equals to x cube. So where x0 is equals to 1, x1 equals to 2, x2 equals to 3, x3 is equals to 4, and x4 equals to 5. That we have your values, that what we have to discuss about it. So we'll discuss here. That is for the as follows. For the y's, we have here y0 is equals to 1, y1 equals to 8, y2 equals to 27, y3 is equals to 64, and y4 equals to 125. That we have. So for the same, we go ahead here, and that has been that here yr is your 3.375, and we have to find out for xr. And here you have to note that the problem trivial and only the notions are interchange, and hence we will be given the equation with notations that is of x and y interchange. For such equation with interchange x and y, the equation is of the following way, as I told you, and we have to implement that, and then after that we'll go ahead to implement the value as well. So I just write it on the formula for the same. xr equals to yr minus y1, yr minus y2, yr minus y3, and yr minus y4 upon, this has been x0, y0 minus y1, and y0 minus y2, y0 minus y3, and y0 minus y4 plus yr minus y0, yr minus y2, yr minus y3, yr minus y4. This has been the x1. That is for y1 minus y0, y1 minus y2, y1 minus y3, and y1 minus y4 plus yr minus y0, yr minus y1, yr minus y3, and yr minus y4. This is x2 upon y2 minus y0, y2 minus y1, y2 minus y3, and y2 minus y4. Then we have your plus again, and that has been yr. We have your yr minus y0, yr minus y1, yr minus y2, and yr minus y4. That is being multiplied x3 upon y3 minus y0, y3 minus y1, y3 minus y2, and y3 minus y4 plus yr minus y0, yr minus y1, yr minus y2, and yr minus y3 upon y4 minus y0, y4 minus y1, y4 minus y2, y4 minus y3. That is being x4. So now let us substitute the value of x and y for the above equation. So we'll put the value for the same here, that what we have to discuss as well. So xr, which is being equals to 3.375 minus 8, 3.375 minus 27, 3.375 minus 64, 3.375 minus 1, that is being your we have is your 125 into 1 upon 1 minus 8, 1 minus 27, 1 minus 64, and 1 minus 125. Now we go ahead for another one, and that is for the further we'll talk about it, and that we have as follows. So we'll put the value here, and that has been we have implemented for further, that has been the plus 3.375 minus 1, 3.375 minus 27, and 3.375 minus 64, 3.375 minus 125 whole upon 8 minus 1, 8 minus 27, 8 minus 64, and 8 minus 125 into 2 plus 3.375 minus 1, 3.375 minus, that is being 375 minus 8, 3.375 minus 64, and 3.375 minus 125 whole upon, this is multiplied by 3, and whole upon that will be 27 minus 1, 27 minus 8, 27 minus 64, and 27 minus 125. Then plus that has been 3.375 minus 1, 3.375 minus 8, and upon 8, and then we have 3.375 minus 27, 3.375 minus 125 into 4 upon, that is being your 64 minus 1, 64 minus 8, 64 minus 27, and 64 minus 125. Now plus that has been 3.375 into that has been 375 minus 1, 3.375 minus 8, and 3.3 3.375 minus 27, and 3.375 minus 64 into 5 upon 125 minus 1, 125 minus 8, 125 minus 27, 125 minus 64. So for the same we'll get 0.566666258 plus 0.9495427 minus 0.13564,895 plus 0.01585513 minus, that is being your 0.00090,699, which is equals to 1.39550,446. The correct value of x at y equals to 3.375. That will be your x is equals to y ki power 1 by 3, which is equals to 3.375 power 1 by 3, that is being equals to 1.5. And for the next step, we talk about that the calculated value for the Lagrange's interpolation is of 1.39550,446, and here that the error in computation we have. For the error, we'll talk about it. Error equals to 1.5 minus 1.39550,446, which is equals to 0.10444956, that we have as an answer here. Now we go ahead for the next question, that is being the another important question here, and that what we have to implement as well. So here for the same we go ahead. The question is using the numerical method, express the rational function which is your 3x square plus x plus 1 upon x minus 1, x minus 2 and x minus 3 as a sum of partial fraction. So here the Lagrangian interpolation that we use can to express the rational function of a sum of partial fraction, that the denominator of the function of x minus 1, x minus 2 and x minus 3, and hence you have to evaluate the numerator for x equals to 1, x equals to 2 and x equals to 3, that for the values we have. We'll just implement the table here. For the same it will be your x, and for this we have your y equals to 3x square plus x plus 1. For that it is x naught is equals to 1, x1 equals to 2 and x2 is equals to 3. This is y0 equals to 5, y1 equals to 15 and y2 equals to 31. Lagrange interpolation formula will use it for n equals to 2 that we get here, and for the same it will be y equals to x minus x1, x minus x2, y0 upon x0 minus x1 and x0 minus x2 plus x minus x0, x minus x2 upon x1 minus x0 and x1 minus x2 y1 plus x minus x0, x minus x1 upon x2 minus x0 and x2 minus x1 y2 multiplied. So we'll put the value for this above equation. We'll get y equals to x minus 2, x minus 3 upon 1 minus 5 or 1 minus 2 and 1 minus 3 into 5 plus x minus 1, x minus 3 upon 2 minus 1, 2 minus 3 into 15 plus x minus 1, x minus 2 upon 3 minus 1, 3 minus 2 into 31. further it will be solved it out. 5 by 2, x minus 2, x minus 3, minus 15, x minus 1, x minus 3, plus 31 by 2, x minus 1, and x minus 2. Thus we obtain this numerator as 3x square plus x plus 1 equals to 5 by 2, x plus 2, x minus 2, and x minus 3, minus 15, x minus 1, x minus 3, plus 31 by 2, x minus 1, and x minus 2. Putting the values for the numerator, that is will be given as a function, we get 3x squared plus x plus 1 upon x minus 1, x minus 2, and x minus 3. That will give you 5 by 2, x minus 2, x minus 3, minus 15, x minus 1, x minus 3, plus 31 by 2, x minus 1, and x minus 2 upon x minus 1, x minus 2, and x minus 3. It will give you the value 5 by 2 upon x minus 1, minus 15 upon x minus 2, plus 31 upon 2 upon x minus 3, which is equals to 5 upon 2 x minus 1, minus 15 upon x minus 2, and plus 31 upon 2 x minus 3 that we have. And that's what we have to even talk about it, which is being important for you all, and that's what we have to discuss here. So we'll discuss the rest of the unit, the rest of the classes here in the next coming class that we have to discuss here. So yes, we'll discuss the moreover and more classes we have to deal with it, and that has been the important one, of course. So we're gonna end up with, and other than this we talk about it. Yes, we had done your sociology and software engineering. We even though had done your chemistry, where we had completed your unit 1, unit 2, unit 3, unit 4, unit 5, unit 6, unit 7, unit 8, unit 9. Over there, conversions and logarithm, we are dealing with ER diagram. We had done your English vocabulary. We had done even the reasoning. In that we had done your verbal reasoning. In verbal reasoning we had done your general mental ability. In the logic reasoning, in non-verbal reasoning we had done series analogy, classification, analytical reasoning, mirror image, water image, embedded figure, completion of incomplete pattern, figure matrix, paper folding, paper cutting, rule detection, grouping of identical figures, cubes and dice, dot situation, constructions of squares and triangles, figure formation, analysis, and practice question set as well. In terms of quantitative aptitude, we had started with arithmetical ability. In that we had done operations on numbers, SCF and LCF of numbers, decimal fractions, simplification, square roots and cube roots, problems on numbers, problems on ages, sums and indices, percentage, profit and loss. That has been the 11th topic here. In terms of coming towards the computer-based numerical and statistical unit, which has been the CBNST, which we are dealing here. In terms of it, we had completed your unit 1. In that we had done your computer arithmetic errors and rules of equation. In that we had completed floating point arithmetic, machine abscon, round of errors, chopping error, truncation error, associative and distributive law, floating point arithmetic, inherent error, error propagation, numerical instability. In root of equation we had completed second method, Newton-Raphson method, fixed point iteration method for a simple root and derivation of the rate of the conversion, article and acceleration of conversions, modified Newton-Raphson method and for the multiple roots, Burge-White method for the polynomial, Weierstrass method for the quadratic factor, and computer algorithm, all these methods as well. In terms of unit 2, we have to cover up the interpolations and curve fitting. In interpolation we have to cover up the algorithm and the error analysis of Lagrange and the Newton that is divided differences. Interpolations we have to cover up the relationship in the various differences operator, piecewise linear interpolation, cubic spline interpolation, natural spline, Chebyshev's polynomial approximation, length cause economization of the power series. In curve fitting we have to cover up the linear and non-linear least square approximation, third conditioning in the least square method, Gram-Schmidt's process of orthogonalization, and compute algorithm of least square curve fitting. In unit third we have to cover up the differentiation and integration. In that differentiation we have to cover up the method based on the interpolations and the finite differences. Richardson extrapolation. In integration we have to cover up the error analysis of trapezoidal and Simpson method, and Newton's Codes integration method, Gaussian's integration method, Gauss-Lagrange method, Lobato integration method, and Radau integration method. Error terms in pertaining to the integration method as well. In terms of unit 4, we have to cover up the solution of the simultaneous linear equation. In that, we have to cover up the Gaussian elimination method, condition system, condition number, successive over the relaxative matter, rate of the conversion, solutions of we have to ordinary differential equation. We have to cover up that single step method, Rangikutta, second order, third order, and the fourth order method, multiple step method, predicative and corrective method. In statistical technique we have to cover the statistical hypothesis, and then test of hypothesis, type 1 and type 2, errors, level of significance, types, test involving normal distribution as well. So here we're gonna end up with, and it's a huge request to all the viewers to please go ahead with like, share and subscribe our channel so that many and maximum people can get the information at once, and whether you can also enjoy the video as well. So here we go ahead here, and that's what we have to discuss. So before starting with this, it's a huge request to all the viewers to please go ahead with like, share and subscribe our channel so that many and maximum people can get the information at once, and even though you can also enjoy the video as well. So thank you, hope you enjoy this video. If you like this video, please give a thumbs up and give a suggestion in a comment box. Thank you.